Come sit down for a minute with me, will ya? I'm here, hanging out with a horse. Just walked out here to the library, and the reason I walked out here to the library on a very nice, what is today, Monday? Yeah, it's Monday, so a Monday afternoon, is because nothing is working, literally. And you may be asking yourself, hey Lego, what are you going out there and overreacting to on YouTube about? What are you talking about? What does this mean? Are you getting pissy about views, about video topics, whatever? No, that's not it. YouTube is actually doing really, really well. And this has been something that I've been talking about a lot over the course of the past few months. But the YouTube channel, hey, it's been going really strong lately. And even with the off season, even with the dog days of summer, we're still going out there making videos. Y'all are still interacting, engaging with the content, and I appreciate that a ton. I say it all the time, but I'm very blessed to have this entire world as my full-time source of income. But no, YouTube is doing fine. The problem is, when I say nothing is working, I quite literally mean nothing is working. You see, just back over there, a few meters away from me and down multiple blocks that span, I think maybe 3 miles or whatever it is. Yeah, I say miles because here in Richmond, the layout of the city is assorted by miles from street to street to street. It's very strange, but there's a really big power outage in Richmond right now. And it's going, if you're in Richmond, it's going from like Steveston Highway up until Granville, which is just behind me. And like it spans from Railway to number 4 Road, something crazy like that. This power outage is huge. And when I woke up this afternoon, I say this afternoon, not this morning, because last night I was awake scheduling the videos that were going to go public on YouTube at 10 a.m. PST and 12 a.m. PST. I usually wake up in the afternoon to get the 3 p.m. video done. But when I woke up this afternoon, I looked over to my clock beside my bed. It's a digital clock, and it was not on. And I heard my parents in the living room kind of panicking because some of them, they work from home, and they were talking about like, oh, the power, the computer, the internet, and like I went onto my phone trying to check out what's up with all of this stuff here in Richmond, the power outages, and my data wasn't working. And come to find out, after leaving my bedroom, you know, getting up and checking out with what's going on, the entire building that I was in, power outage, the entire few blocks that I am surrounded by, power outage, and for some reason my phone data is not working either. A bunch of people's phone data in my building not working. I don't know if it's because of the interference, whatever, like you could come up with your explanations about that, but to wake up on a day where I'm like, nothing in my house is working, nothing digitally, remotely, that is supposed to not be a part of the house is working, like my phone data, and to acknowledge, hey, I can't make videos right now. Like, sure, I make videos and I use a laptop, so technically I'm allowed to go on there and use it and make whatever, but rendering on a laptop that's not plugged in, that's gonna kill the battery. Doing all the stuff that I do with Final Cut Pro and exporting the videos and everything, it's a really burdensome task on the computer's firmware, so I always have to keep it plugged in. I can't do that while it's unplugged, it will die. So I was like, okay, well, if there's a big power outage for like multiple blocks here, I just got no choice, right? I gotta go outside. I gotta find food to eat. Like I gotta, I don't know, maybe go to the library and upload this video using the Wi-Fi from over there. So yeah, no matter what happened in the hockey world today, we're not gonna be able to talk about it until I get back and until everything is fixed up on this side of town. So that's why I'm out here hanging out with a horse and witnessing this really nice view. You know what? I can probably show some of y'all. There's a lot of construction going on behind me over here. And honestly, like taking a look at what's going on in this city, it's really beautiful. I'm kind of, you know, glad that the power outage is not extending over into the mall over there. But yeah, no, this is kind of uncharted territory. You know, when I was walking over here, got out of my house and decided, hey, I'm gonna go to the mall, gonna try to maybe upload a video with the library Wi-Fi, whatever. I kind of realized like, hey, there are so many people who are affected by this power outage. It goes on for multiple blocks that there were a ton of people just like lined up on the road all on their phones, like talking to each other, and I kind of passed by people listening to their conversations. They're like, yeah, like it's out. Like, this is going on for a long way in Richmond, the area that this power outage covers. I think the BC Hydro report on the website said it was like 4,000 plus people affected, and they're not going to be able to check up on it and have the people that are checking on the status of the power show up until like 4 p.m. And it's like, what, is it 3 already? Something like that? I don't know. At least the mall and the library and everything over there, the construction is like unaffected. It's just outside the affected range of the power outage. Honestly, it is kind of surreal being here and like seeing everything get brought up from the ground, because, you know, I'll let you in on a little secret here. A few months ago, I was active in the dating scene. I think I told you all about this in the 2023 Sucks video, but I did take multiple girls out here to check out the library, and remembering on those times and seeing how the construction over there was like down at the bottom of the ground, just kind of seeing where everything's gone from back then until now, like the passage of time, man. I'm really thinking about it now. This is what happens when the power goes out in my house. I go outside and I get way too philosophical and I start thinking too deeply about stuff that doesn't really matter, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. My arm's getting tired. Let's switch the camera holding arm here. Still chilling out by this horse, and I honestly don't know what else there is to talk about. So yeah, if you are in Richmond, which I think you may be, you know, that's probably ignorant of me to say. We got fans from Detroit, Montreal, even in Sweden that tune into these videos. It's a very worldwide community, so I'm very grateful about that. But if you do happen to be in Richmond, I know Clay's in Richmond, but I don't think he's in Richmond right now. If you do happen to be here, are you affected by the big power outage that I'm talking about? I live like smack dab in the middle of Richmond, which is why I'm able to walk out here to the mall and actually not be too disturbed by it. Plus, I kind of like walking anyway. It's totally fine for me, but if you are here, then let me know your thoughts if you are affected by what's going on. And if you haven't seen the report, I highly recommend you check it out. Go online. I'm not going to put it up on the screen here because I have limited battery here on my smartphone. You know, the charging wasn't working because the power was out. But yeah, there's a big plane up above too. That's the pros of living near YVR. Maybe not near, but just a little bit down the road from YVR. So with that, I gotta go get breakfast. I gotta find a way to upload this video either via the library Wi-Fi or anything else like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this weird life vlog. I don't know, I just kind of talking about what's been going on. YouTube's been fine. Everybody's panicking about the title of this video. Nothing is working. No, everything is fine except for the power in my apartment. One more thing before I go though. When I was coming out over here, I had to go into the hallway and then down the stairs. There was no power at all. It was like Resident Evil. I was using my flashlight to like guide through, like sneak around, try to avoid other people, because there were a lot of other people trying to exit and enter the apartment as well. So yeah, talk about new experiences, eh? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you're affected by this power outage, as well as what your overall comments are, whatever thoughts are you have about this video. It's not really a great video. I'm just checking in with y'all about life. But I hope you enjoyed it either way. So I'll say goodbye to this horse over here, folks, and bye.